a really insightful deep dive into where the Iranian regime stands now, especially the Ayatollah. But there's one line in the article that is up on the terminal this morning that really caught my attention. Khamenei, the chief architect of the Islamic Republic, has rarely, if ever, appeared as vulnerable. Expound on that for us.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, in the course of that 12-day war, the authority of the regime, and specifically its leadership, that, as you say, has spent all this time over the years since the 1979 revolution, portraying itself as standing up to Israel, to the US, in the region, and more broadly, is now looking extremely vulnerable. It wasn't able to defend those key military and nuclear sites. Around 1,000 Iranians, many of them civilians, were left killed. So it's in a way it's fallen short when the battle that it's long been vying for came to a head, really. I think now the regime is going to be in survival mode, looking for a way, first and foremost, to retain the Islamic Republic as a system. But with Khamenei aging and having come through this battle largely in hiding, only emerged just the other day after quite some delay, it's really going to be up to him to try and reassert some authority without at the same time alienating the public even more than we'd seen before.
He is 86 years old, and this question of succession has been swirling for several years now into and in the run-up to this 12-day war. And of course, he is looking a lot more vulnerable after the war. Who could be a likely successor? Do we know at this point?
It's a really fascinating process, in part, and a fraught one, in part because it's only happened once before in the course of the Islamic Republic, right, when Khamenei himself came to replace Khomeini, the leader of the revolution, or the guy who became the leader of the revolution. I'd say there's two figures that sort of represent the path ahead for Iran at the moment. One is Khomeini's grandson, Hassan Khomeini. He's seen as closer to the reformists. He's been relatively moderate on some social issues, and would be seen as a perhaps or have the legitimacy of his grandfather still. On the other end of the spectrum is Mujtaba Khamenei, the son of the incumbent leader Ali Khamenei. He's seen as much more close to the Revolutionary Guard, much more hardline. He supported Ahmadinejad and was thought to have had a role in the put down of protests under Ahmadinejad back then. So those are the two kind of extremes, I would say, representing the choice of succession.